Remind me why I love Qatar Airways again.
Soup is actually a tom yum. I love it. But wait, there's more. It's very delicious. I am really full.
Aside from the big drama at the airport, and boarding the plane, I'm taking the Boeing 777-300ER. I have my favorite seat, which is the frontmost closest to the cockpit. That is 1A, or I take 1K. As soon as we got up to the air, I wasted no time and started ordering all my favorite wines. I got their Beaujolais. I've also tried their Italian wine, but also don't miss out on their port and dessert wine, my favorites. Cheers! At this point, I was probably traveling for more than 15 hours already, from the Heathrow airport over at London to flying at Doha, and now I'm en route to Manila. But I love how they set up my table because they make everything seem so fresh. So even if I've been traveling for so long, the service of Qatar Airways just makes me feel so refreshed all the time. Because we are about to eat, we are allowed to remove our masks, and I don't know if you can see the wine on the table. The turbulence is definitely there, so my liquids are definitely shaking. However, check out my silverware. There's quite a lot of them, and I normally know how to set up my table, but in this case, I just couldn't be bothered. So this is something that I normally wouldn't show on the video, but oh, what the heck, I'll just show it to you because why not? I just got so lazy, just dumped them all on the table. Very proud of my animal print leggings, but just to show you the setup, I do love the candle. It just gives that extra romantic touch to the ambiance. They also serve you bread and butter, and I don't know if you saw the salt and pepper little grinders, but they are so cute. And here's a close-up video of my tom yum soup. I hope I pronounced that right. And together with your bread, it does come with dips as well. I got the classic balsamic and olive oil. They also have other olive oil infused flavors like pomegranate and ginger, but I definitely prefer the classics. Do you think wine goes well with Thai food? Anyway, here's a final setup and let's give the soup a try.
So this soup is actually a tom yum, which is Thai if I'm not mistaken. Let's give it a try. It's very fragrant, it's delicious, nice and warm. I love it. Quite pleased because there's actually a lot of prawns in the tom yum, so it's definitely worth a try.
I was trying not to finish the entire soup because I know that I have a lot more food coming in. I've got tuna tartare, I've got dessert, there's so much. But I just wanted to show you again the setup. It really is nice that they put this candle here, and if you're wondering how it's giving that flickering effect, it's actually batterized, and I really feel like the whole entire setup is designed to make you feel like you're dining at a restaurant. However, I do prefer having company, and hopefully this time my parents or my family and friends can travel with me on my next trip. As you can see, I'm enjoying my wine. It actually goes well with the soup, and what I also love is that anytime you can reach over for the condiments, there is salt and pepper, and if you feel like your food lacks, you can add anytime you want. I personally sometimes like to dip my bread. However, this time I was just enjoying the soup and bracing my stomach and my appetite for the food that's to come.
So I guess the reason why they're serving all Asian food now is because we're heading back to Asia. So from the UK to the Middle East and now to Asia. The other option for my main course, aside from getting the salmon, there's actually adobo. So I know adobo is originally from Mexico, but I don't think I'm ready to go home just yet, so I think I got salmon instead of having adobo.
As soon as we took off from Doha, look at this view. It really is so beautiful seeing the ocean. I live in a country where there's about 7,700 islands, and I'm very fortunate to live in such a beautiful country. But for now, we have to keep our hands sanitized.
So I have no idea how many times I sanitize my hands. I honestly feel like I'm gonna be losing my fingerprints, or my hands will just become an old lady's hands.
Nothing wrong with an old lady's hands. I will get old one day and they will get wrinkly and I will celebrate them.
It's so much sanitizing, but it's really good to take precaution flying during a time of a pandemic. It's really cute because they have these really tiny pepper mills. And if you're wanting salt, I think this is Himalayan salt because it's color pink. So yeah, it's a very, very nice touch. Actually, my soup doesn't need salt, so I just wanted to show you. It's like the size of my pinky. It's really, really tiny.
Definitely the small things make me happy, so I hope you'll stick around with me because on my next few videos we are going to be sampling their tuna tartare, and I absolutely love seafood. Aside from this, I'll also be having their delicious salmon and trying out their dessert. For dessert, we'll have cannelloni, and that's one of my favorite Italian restaurants. And then there's definitely cheesecake, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a Basque burnt cheesecake, one of my favorites. And then of course my favorite chai latte, which is chilled. I get the cardamom and the saffron. I mean, in the next few videos there's just no stopping from eating. Definitely my cheese platter, one of my favorites. And thank you again for watching. Bye.